everyone, and this is my review for TNA Impact Wrestling on January 17th, 2013. And I'm just going to go off and say, right off the bat, typically I don't say I absolutely hated or absolutely disliked episodes or especially wrestling shows. But this episode, I will just go off and say, it was bad. It wasn't good. And it wasn't really a good. It really wasn't a good way of starting off their new format that they're going to have a lot longer time between pay-per-views because it felt like they just threw this episode away. It really did. There was a couple okay areas about it. I liked the interaction between Christopher Daniels and Jeff Hardy, especially after the tag team match. By the way, good matches today on Impact Wrestling, but there was only 3 of them. The James Storm, Jeff Hardy, Christopher Daniels Kazarian match was a good match. Christian York and Kenny King wasn't a bad match either, and Velvet Sky and Gail Kim was a good match as well. The 2 things that I can take away that was at least semi-okay or good was the interaction setting up next week for the world title match with Christopher Daniels and Jeff Hardy, with their interaction after the match with Christopher Daniels taking the advantage and doing the Angel's Wings on the title belt. And the fact that they did not shy away from the whole area with Gail Kim having her foot under the bottom rope. They did another #1 contenders match. So it was nice to see that they did not shy away from that one and just, kind of shove it under the rug. They actually put some closure to the story, and that was okay, and that was good in my mind on that aspect. But the whole aspect of the show was the wedding between Brooke Hogan and Bully Ray, and they put way too much emphasis on it, at least in my mind. The whole aspect of the promos leading in there, whether or not Hogan was going to walk his daughter down the aisle, it took up way too much time. They, right before the wedding, they had a decent promo with Bobby Roode and Austin Aries where eventually they get, punked out by Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez. The promo from Bobby Roode and Austin Aries was a really good promo, talking about how they feel like the champions had been. This feels like the company had gone back 10 years to look at who the champions were at this point in time, type deal. That was an okay promo, done really well by them. But then again, it went into another emphasis on just the whole wedding. The whole wedding deal between the 2 of them. They put way too much time into it. The Aces and Eights bit at the end where they attacked the entire wedding, I thought that was okay and well done. But in the aspect of what really made this a whole bad episode, because they were putting a lot of emphasis on this, was the fact that they made Taz a member of the Aces and Eights. And honestly, I feel like it's a wasted spot, because what can Taz do in the ring? Yes, he can talk on the microphone for them or something like that, but it's pretty well known that he's retired from doing in-ring stuff because of his neck injuries. So it feels like they just wasted a spot by putting Taz inside of there, unless if he's going to be on the commentary booth the entire time speaking in behalf of Aces and Eights, which makes it seem extremely weird, because up until he revealed that he had the vest on under his tuxedo, he hadn't even spoken well or in favor of Aces and Eights in any way, shape, or form on the commentary booth. So it will be like a complete flip-flop in his character at that point in time if they're going to go that route. But all in all, I felt like adding him to the Aces and Eights was just a completely wasted spot. It really added nothing to the Aces and Eights at all, outside of maybe they have a commentator on their side now. But we'll see where they actually go with this. Maybe they'll do something well with it. Maybe they won't. More than likely, they probably won't. I feel like adding Taz was a wasted spot. And honestly, I felt like this entire episode of TNA Impact was just a complete throwaway and a complete waste of time. That's my review for TNA Impact Wrestling this week. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.